Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
Guys and girls can be friends, but guys are only friends with girls they are attracted to. So remember that. Just remember that.
Sure, fine, I'll try to even though you said nothing. If a guy and an attractive girl are friends, then most likely he's trapped in a friend zone. Now, maybe I'm looking at this all wrong, but I think there's a difference between being friendly and being friends. We can meet at a barbecue, at a party, and be friendly with each other, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna be your friend. If I'm gonna get your number, I may be interested in something more. I'm not gonna get your number because I wanna call you late at night to talk to you about a failed date or ask you to go fishing the next day. And when it comes to being friendly, you're gonna be friendly with whoever. It doesn't matter if they're attractive or not. But I'll try to remember what you said, even though again you said nothing.
So if you're the type of person that has a hard time feeling your feelings because you just don't understand emotions or feelings and you don't understand how to feel your feelings, I got you. Because for the life of me, whenever my therapist would tell me or anybody would tell me that I need to feel my feelings, I would always be like, okay, but what does that mean? Like, what does it mean to feel my feelings? Do I have to cry? Do I have to scream? Do I have to punch them? Like, what exactly does it mean to actually feel your feelings? And I feel like nobody really explains it. Everybody's always like, oh, but just feel them. Okay, but I intellectualize everything. I need to understand why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling. I need to put a name and a label to the feeling that I'm feeling in order for me to actually feel it. But the best way to feel your feelings is to not label them. What I mean by that is if you're feeling icky, because I don't have another word for it, it's just icky because you don't know what that feeling is. It anger? Is it jealousy? Is it insecurity? Is it sadness? Is it like, what is that feeling? You have no idea because for your whole life you were never taught how to feel your emotions. So you're just feeling icky. Feel icky. Don't label it. Don't try to understand where that feeling comes from. Don't try to understand why you're feeling that way. Just feel icky. And if somebody asks you, just be like, I feel icky. Why? I don't know. I just feel icky today.
Alright, why did I put you guys through this? Well, because I feel icky today. Her video was actually 3 minutes long. I guess I wasn't feeling icky enough to post the entire video. But anyway, outside of the obvious question, do you pay your therapist? All I have to say is, maybe now you understand why men don't go to therapy. When you're the living proof of how much therapy helps you.
You know, they always say, why would a guy want to marry you or propose to you if you give him everything that is wifey? Like you give him a kid, you live with him under the same roof, you cook for him, you clean for him. Why does he need to marry you? He's basically got a wife.
Because he'll leave if he doesn't.
Mm.
I don't waste my prime years.
What do you mean, Mandy? We're
Like-
in our 30s.
I'm paying, but it's my prime years. These are my prime years.
How long would you say is
Like,
a right amount?
How many years I gotta wash your boxes, bro, before you put some respect on my hand?
I would rather go fully commando before I put some respect on that hand, especially when that hand thinks her 30s are her prime years. Unless you've hibernated through all your 20s, it's gonna take a lot of simping to put respect on that hand.
I'm going to be exposing some really toxic behaviors that my ex-situationship displayed to me, and I can't believe that I'm about to admit all of this because it is so embarrassing. Like the fact that I went back to this man after doing this stuff over and over again. What was I thinking? So one time he asked me to get breakfast and I said yes, and he said that he was going to come get me shortly. So I was like, okay, cool. 1 hour goes by, I don't hear from him. 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and I was like, are you kidding me? Finally, 12 hours go by, I don't hear from him. So I'm the one that reaches out to him and I'm like, you good? And he goes, oh yeah, sorry, I just got super busy. I had to go pick up my brother from basketball practice. You couldn't take 10 seconds when you figured out that you weren't able to go out to breakfast anymore to text me and say never mind?
Well, he could have, but why would he? You said it to yourself. You were a situationship. That means nothing, especially for a guy. And I get it. Sometimes a man's D is that good, but it's you that chose to be in a situationship. If you have a job and you only work part-time, you can't expect full payment, right? That's exactly you. You expect to be treated as in a relationship when, in fact, you got yourself into a situationship.
I'm starting to think age really is just a number because I went for older guys because I thought they'd be better, okay? I thought they'd have better communication skills, you know? Thought they'd treat me better. I was wrong.
Okay, sure, but that doesn't say much, does it? How older are we talking about? And how did they fail to treat you better? What we hear from TikTok lately is, I need a man to treat me the way I deserve. So maybe that was the case here. Cause you know, when we talk about multiple men and different age ranges, it could be that all of them are the problem, or it could just be you.
Hookup culture is getting so out of hand, okay? Guys are doing the absolute most so they can sleep with girls. I had a guy send me a presentation on why he was the ideal man to marry. What was the purpose? Not marriage.
Okay, now it makes sense. You're part of the hookup culture, but men don't know how to treat you better. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, nothing you said makes sense. In hookup culture, men are actually doing less than what they used to in order for them to sleep with women. At least some of the men out there, all they have to do now is say yo. And somehow you think that's doing the most. Well, okay then.
I fully want any man who's ever been intimidated by my presence to try and tell me that I'm not hot. Because it's funny watching them squirm. It's funny watching them lie to themselves. 9 times out of 10, when a guy tells me that he hates me, or he sits there and he wants to call me something, 9 times out of 10, they don't call me ugly. You know why? Because it'd be a lie. And these men know that. They know that the girls that they're insulting on the internet are hot, and they can't do anything about it. Like, no, I won't make you a sandwich. I barely know how to cook. Case in point, don't listen to men. Just don't do it.
Right, I'm so intimidated by your presence that I started laughing. You ugly. You ugly on the outside and you're even uglier on the inside. Everything about you is ugly. From your tattoos to that hair color. I'm not even gonna talk about your eyebrows. I could not care less if any of you are listening to men or not, but that must be because I'm so intimidated by you. Especially when it comes to your presence on the internet. Don't listen to men, that's great. For your sake, I hope there's gonna be at least one woman in your comment section telling you to not skip your medication again, and hopefully you're gonna listen to her.
Here's a lovely little PSA that nobody asked for. You wonder why the divorce rate's so high? You wonder why there's so many women in their 20s, 30s, 40s that are not in relationships or not getting married just because they plain don't want to? Or why there's so many single moms in the world right now? It's very easy, very simple. Women are not accepting the bare minimum. Let me say that again. Women are not accepting the bare minimum anymore. If you want to be a partner, please be a partner. If you want to be in a relationship, please give benefit to someone. I can pay my own bills. I can make my own food. I can raise my own kids. I understand that you're tired at the end of the workday, but so am I. But guess what? Someone has to do the laundry. Someone has to make dinner. Someone has to watch the kids. If you're not going to do that with someone, then just don't do it.
Great, do it yourself. You're acting like I'm here trying to stop you. Don't let me stop you. Do it yourself. Not accepting the bare minimum? Oh no, wait. Not accepting the bare minimum? What was even that? You're a single mom and you're trying to tell me that I need to step in to raise your kids, feed your kids, do the laundry for your kids, and you're doing what? Let me guess, you're gonna be accepting all that and complain about the bare minimum. Let me try to explain to you what bare minimum for a man entering your life would mean. He needs to pick up your bills, your kids' bills, your kids' education, raising those kids as his own, even though at every step and in every argument you're gonna have, you're gonna keep reminding him that they're not his kids, and complaining at every step that all he does is the bare minimum? Seriously? And you expect a man to do all that? To step in into all that? You really are delusional, aren't you? Here's a little PSA you didn't ask for. Everything you said you're doing, I'm already doing that for myself. And I'm not complaining that that's the bare minimum. Why in the world would I ever give that up for anyone? Especially for a single mother. And just one last PSA that you still haven't asked for, but you should consider it. You should absolutely count your blessing if a man is gonna be willing to do the bare minimum for you. Now while I move on, someone give this lady a cookie cause she pays her own bills.
Physically unattractive women are rude.
Why would you say that? I've literally met your mom. She is actually very nice.
Alright, so what do we have here? An unattractive woman that disagreed with the guy and she went for the mom jokes. Well, way to prove the guy right.
I'm going to tell you a secret that mainstream manifesting and mindset personal development will literally never tell you. I got so tired of mainstream manifesting because it just didn't work for me. Enter something called phase 2. Phase 2 changed my life like overnight, like literally. The funny thing about that is it changed my financial situation, like literally like this. But the secret that I want to tell you is that in mainstream manifesting, you're not given a sense of your true power. Same thing with mindset work. The truth is, you have so much power. You created your entire experience. You have unlimited power. There is no reason something can't change for you like tomorrow. But you are limiting yourself by thinking that it has to take longer, or you have to do all these stupid rituals, and thinking it has anything to do with your mindset. I'm going to plug my book and tell you that it's the best place to learn about phase 2. It's in my bio.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna post any of these manifestation videos again, because I'm pretty sure you got tired of them just as much as I did. But this is funny. It changed her financial situation. Well, obviously she's selling a book, so of course that's the case here. And if you keep buying this type of books, of course it's gonna change your financial situation. Yeah, you're gonna run eventually out of money. The other reason I decided to post this video, because I had no idea what mainstream manifestation means. And obviously I couldn't find anything other than this. Yeah, it's a group of 51 followers. And let me read this quick. Created by New Thought spiritual women leaders focusing on generating prosperity and abundance, using the power of LOA to create wealthy women. I don't know what that LOA means. I knew for me, back in the days, it meant letter of authorization. I really doubt it means the same thing, but whatever. I also found this and it makes more sense. What mainstream manifestation gets wrong is that you cannot just think your way to success. You have to take uncomfortable actions toward the things you want. Affirmations alone will not bring everything to you. Well, I mean, duh. Let me be your manifestation coach for just a second. Set your goals and dreams, put your faith into yourself, into your own powers, and work achieving those goals and dreams. That's it. No book to sell, no courses to sell. Just believe in yourself and you're gonna get it done.
Who's better known for cooking, males or females?
Females.
Females, okay. Well, can you name a famous chef?
Is Jamie Oliver on?
Who do you reckon is better known for cooking, males or females?
I've heard a lot of females cooking and they're pretty good at it.
Can you name a famous chef?
Gordon Ramsay's the only one that comes to mind.
Even her friends is, wait, what? Now I think Jamie is a common name for both men and women. But Gordon? Come on now. Seriously? Maybe you guys let me know if Gordon is also a name given to women. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.